I love this song. Hey, Kenny. Man, y'all ever sleep wrong or something and get like a thing around the back of the middle of your neck? It is killing me, but I'm glad to be here. Welcome in, wherever you're watching from. Uno momento, por favor. Wrong button. The bleep out button is nice. I can either do Morse code or I can stop myself from cussing. Welcome in, everybody. Debonair, good to see you. Dark, good to see you. We are streaming on Facebook. We are streaming on Kick, and we are streaming here on YouTube to try to answer all your questions from all across the world, every single where. Also, I got to get a moderation set up over on Kick so we can actually get like the commands going. But good to see everybody over there as well. Hope y'all are having a fantastic Sunday. If you are having a fantastic Sunday, well, let me know. How fantastic of a Sunday are you having? Is it a great Sunday? Should be a daggone good Sunday, but welcome in. Fat Bearder says it's the worst. Wow. Absolutely fantastic to hear. We got Chakotay that we're going to talk about today. Should you go after Chakotay? Like, is he worth pursuing, so to speak? I personally am a big fan of Chakotay, but at the same time, I don't know how much he's needed, right? Again, I'm not, it's going to feel like I'm dogging on Chakotay when I'm not trying to dog on it. I actually do like him. I just honestly don't know how much he's needed. I truly don't. Doesn't mean I think he's bad. I just don't really understand if at this point, because we have so many different things. We have so many different things going on. If we even need Chakotay, right? That doesn't mean I think that he's bad. And if you're going for him right now, continue to go after Chakotay, but I just don't even know if he's needed. That's okay. That's actually completely okay. So we're going to go over all the things today. I want to get y'all's opinions today of what y'all think and what y'all want and all the other things. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, my nose is real stopped up. My kids are doing everything they can to get me sick again. Fine. It's fine, I promise. You mean sleeping wrong in your neck? Oh, yeah, I did mention that, didn't I? Relentless, good to see you. Is the beard? It's the beard. It's bad for your neck. All that weight in the front. Yes, you are so correct. Usually scopely bedlam bugs. Y'all let me know, for those who are watching live, everything should be better and more stable now in comparison to what it was on launch day. Have y'all had as many problems? And is anybody problem free? Hopefully most of y'all are problem free. That would be obviously the dream scenario, is for most of y'all to not be having the issues that we had the first 24, even into the 48 hours of the new arc. Hopefully y'all are doing well right now. Can I get a confirm or a deny? Can I get a confirm or deny from everybody in the chat? Barnes is still problems. What problems are there? Climb says it's better than it was. Jen says it's better. Still not using Forbidden Tech because of crashes. I have not had any crashes yet on my Forbidden Tech since the patch. I'm just letting you know personally I am doing fine. Omar, thank you for the beard compliment. I really appreciate it. Of course, I'm fine. I never equipped FTs. Joseph over here with the 200 IQ plays. Can't fail if you're always winning. Love it, Joseph. Look at you just being superior to everybody. It's okay, Joseph. I wish I was superior too. You never installed it. See, Andrea also superior to everybody. So I've only run the FT on one particular ship, and that's the Pylum, which is currently not out. If you're wondering why I have a base defense crew, while I was streaming last night, I was getting base hit, but I had to pop him off my base because he stood no chance. I'm better. So I had to put out a base defense. For those that also missed it, yesterday we're going to get into our Chakotay and everything. So Smooth says it's a lot more stable. That's good to hear. We did, good news. We did build our F-14 Tomcat. Anybody here a fan of Top Gun? We built that yesterday, and I'm excited. Here, I'll grab it real quick. This was more important than unlocking Chakotay, though I still think I'm going to go after Chakotay. But here you go. This is a Lego build, by the way. F-14 Tomcat. Isn't it beautiful? And yes, before you're curious, the wings do open up. Oh, absolutely. This was one of my favorite builds that we've ever done on the stream. We did this yesterday on Twitch. This was a ton of fun. That was honestly amazing. I'm going to have to do more of those builds. It is Kobe, correct, Habib. But most people who are not in like the brick world just refer to everything as Lego. It's just a thing. Yeah. I was trying to ask if the wings move when you move them so good. Yeah, James, they do. I absolutely love that the wings move. So let's jump into Chakotay real quick. What is everybody's leaderboards at right now? Our top on mine is 31 million. Our friend Iron Fister, who's always around in the channel, he is currently number 2 at 20 million. What are y'all's leaderboards at right now? Only missing the old time cruise. Actually, it's not IGR. It's not. Hold on. We're still talking Chakotay, but IGR has to get shown something real quick. I want to make my camera bigger just so you can see this. Big rev. I don't know if it's going to refocus, but that's Maverick and Goose. Pete Mitchell, Maverick, Goose. Look at it. Yeah. It's authentic. Like it's the actual Top Gun F-14. So, yeah. You'll just have to excuse me being a huge freaking nerd. Maverick's helmet is not the red one. Maverick's helmet was the blue one in the original Top Gun. It literally says so on the helmets, which one they are, so you can't mess them up. Goose is looking awfully alive. Yes, he is. Kenny says Ops 39, their top is 4.1. That's actually surprising. I expected more people to be going after it. Darren says, server 54, level 39, 2.2. I actually really expected more people to be going after Chakotay. So could this be an issue of we simply have too many Armada officers and people aren't carrying as much? Could this be a symptom of that? Ops 40 through 44, 12 million. So smooth over there on the kick side of things. That is a little bit surprising me. Not a negative, by the way. I'm just a little bit honestly surprised. And for those who are curious, we are streaming on 3 different platforms right now. So if you do want to check us out, feel free to do so. Appreciate y'all supporting everywhere that y'all are. Here, let me make sure we're posting here. So there we go. 9.4 million, Ops 42 on server 36. And that one a little bit more what I'm expecting. Ops 42 and it's at 11.5. Now we do still have time to go on it. And I guess the debate for me now is how much do I invest? I've already done the singular investment I can right here. I'm again out of ship parts. As I've told y'all that as you're upgrading ships in the 40s and 50s, ship parts are going to continually be a massive bottleneck. Now I did just build a Intrepid and a Saladin that I'm going to go ahead and start working on the Saladin while we discuss this. But I think that Chakotay can be another very viable Armada officer. But, you know, going by just kind of what some of y'all are doing and saying, there's so many Armada officers already, just maybe don't feel as important. Tex says, do you get money for watches? What platform should we watch? It's completely up to you, Texas. In terms of income, the only one that really pays is YouTube for ad revenue if you watch ads. However, if you do subscriptions, you know, you can sign up to be a member on YouTube. None of that's required. It's appreciated. You can sign up to be a member on YouTube. You can, you know, do subs on Kick. Kick does the most in that terms, Tex. So, like, if you were to gift a sub on Kick, I'm going to get a lot more of that income than if you were to do it on YouTube. But all that is completely optional. Y'all don't have to. If y'all do want to support a content creator, donate links. Obviously the best way anyway. My server is quiet now, so there's very low population, 36 through 39. Most of us haven't been around enough time to score 4 million plus points. Well, see, we actually have a lot of, you know, servers that have been around a while who apparently for them had only scored something like 2 million points at level 39, which was very surprising to me. Hugh, great to hear that the videos help you out. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that's awesome. A little bit surprising. A little bit surprising, but a little awesome as well. A little awesome as well. So I'm going to be upgrading my Saladin, and then we'll immediately scrap this thing because I need ship parts. I need lots of ship parts. Ops 4 through 44, number 1 is 6.5 million. See, y'all, that is very, very surprisingly low. That's from Yawgmoth Reigns. Very, very surprisingly low numbers. You should max your ISS jelly like DJ did yesterday in the stream. He was so happy. Absolutely not. I would never do that because I don't want people to think that that's good advice. I would absolutely never do that. My ISS jelly will stay where it's at forever. And when I do get to the point where I've unlocked primes and I'm doing scrapping more, the ones that I will be upgrading will be like Valdors and stuff. The nerd in me has to be efficient. I've got to be efficient. I've got to. Neon says, I agree, Rev, with so many Armada configurations, finding him a slot may be hard because of the positions of abilities, officers versus captains. So in 1 second, after I finish upgrading this thing and taking it to the top, and then hopefully everybody watched my auto grinding video yesterday, so y'all can get y'all's auto grind on. We'll take a look at Chakotay's chart. See how it goes. Miss Linda, good to see you. And I'm so glad you got the mug and love it. It makes me so happy to hear. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. It's the weekend. It's been raining here. And for me, that's a beautiful weekend. I love the rain. Hope you're having a great one wherever you are. Hipper Hot Dog, I'm glad you enjoy it as well. There's only 2 people in my bracket who have even finished the SMS. Now, this SMS is a higher scaling SMS than what you have with like Janeway. This is much closer to the Doctor. And that was based on some survey feedback, just letting y'all know. Everybody's like, oh, Rev, the surveys do nothing. Well, actually, I will pull up exactly where that kind of came from. Give me just 1 second. And I'm only doing this because there's so many people out there who are like, the surveys are pointless. Why do we do these things? They're absolutely trash. So I get that. One, not everybody's going to go spend a crazy amount on these anyway, right? I get that. Not everybody's going to go out and do that. But I did ask an extra question. In our recent survey, what style did you prefer of heroic? The double heroic of Janeway or the single larger than normal heroic of the Doctor? And here are the responses that we got from that. Let me save this on the PC so I can... All right, I'm looking for the save button, and then we're going to add this onto the screen real quick with the power of the internet. The internet is a powerful tool. It can also be used for evil, but today we're using it for Star Trek, which is, I don't know if it's evil or not, but anyway, transition. So as you can see, most people preferred the Doctor style over Janeway style, and here we have it this time around. So Ian says currently hitting in Kronos with Strange World Pike, Hammer, and Khan getting bloody good points. So farming the capital systems for the heavy hitter event is definitely one of the good metas to do if you're wanting to do that. So in terms of style of SMS, the reason you've got such a high scaling one now is, you know, I think stuff like this contributed to that. Now, obviously the devs are going to do what the devs are going to do. By the way, Tex, good to see you. And how are you doing, Tex? How are you doing, Tex? It's always good to see you coming through. And if y'all are watching over on the Kick side of things, make sure to hit that follow button. It helps out tremendously when you hit the follow button. And if you're feeling generous, hit that subscribe as well. So let's see how far we can take this. Hopefully I don't get slowed down on my, really hopefully I don't get slowed down here, but we're going to try how far we can get here. I'm going to have to be burning through Latinum because I don't have the ship parts just laying around. Real like the heroic SMS. It's expensive, but at least makes me feel not feel like trash if I don't get top 3 in the SLB. You know, there was definitely a day where I was so staunchly against a lot of SMSs and heroics, but now we've become a little bit more accustomed to them, and there's a little bit more balance in how high they can go now, so that's good. Cosp says also the fact that Janeway was simply worse in terms of material efficiency per shard. There's also that, and it wasn't terribly worse, but it was worse. It wasn't terribly worse, but it was worse. Tuna, this is a Cowboy Bebop hat, if you have it. Cowboy Bebop is one of my favorite animes. Granted, it's a really short anime, but it's a classic. Any insight on the future for Tom Paris sourcing? There's no insight for any future Voyager sourcing at this time. So we're hoping for sourcing just like y'all are, and I'm sure something will get announced at some point, but as of now, we have nothing that we can share as content creators. And I know that sucks. Iron Fist are great to see. I saw you number 2 in our list. Nothing that we can share right now for sourcing. I'm hoping that in month 4 of Voyager, we'll get that answered. And if nothing else, you're going to see these officers in the event store that comes out. So what'd you think of the live action Bebop? I never actually saw it, Major Sam. Never actually saw the live action one that they came out with on Netflix. Not that I was against it, just time was an issue. Time was an issue. Switching gears a bit, any news on the new Trek game? None, Matt. I actually need to reach out to the community manager again. I haven't heard from them in a couple weeks. Granted, the game hasn't rolled out yet. They're prepping for all that, but I have not heard back from them at this time. I will reach out. If y'all remind me after the stream as well, if y'all can do that, remind me after the stream as well. I will shoot them an email, see if we can't hear back from them and see what's going on over there, right? I will gladly do that for you. More than happy to do that for you. So we'll see. All right, tier up, tier 7. Let me get this tiered up real quick. You think it caught too much flack, the live action? I bet it did as well, but there's I'm not calling out any individual group here, but there's definitely a group on the internet that you'll find in any space, this game, TV, Netflix, whatever, that are quick to immediately hate on something just for the sake of hating on it, not even giving it a chance, like not even actually watching it, just immediate, this sucks. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I'd rather, try something out and either enjoy it or not enjoy it, not just immediately crap on it, but that's just the world we live in, I guess. It's and I'll admit I lose my temper sometimes, and I hate that. And I only apologize if I've ever done that to you. There are times like on launch day before, like, not even launch day, when the patch notes drop, before people have even seen what happens in Star Trek Fleet Command. Like, literally, they just read the patch notes that night. They're like, this month is terrible. And I'm just sitting here like, please don't do that. Like, give the thing a chance to actually happen before we start with the hate. And that's not fun. That's trying to rob people of everybody else's fun. I hate that so much. But anyway, maybe a scope leader considered to add new armadas that will require much higher ROF. We'll see. The new armadas, or the next armadas I would expect them to add, are rare and epic formation armadas. Those will be the next ones I expect. But until we actually get those, we'll just have to continue waiting. But those are the next ones I would expect to be on the docket at some point, right? Surely those have got to be the next ones up. So, you want us to actually experience something before you start whining? Have you met the Star Trek Fleet Command community? I know, Slagdar. I know. But I'm just saying, like, I get that there are things that are frustrating, and there is definitely okay to be frustrated with ongoings in this game. 100% okay. But do we have to, like, do it so quickly? Like, can we give it a breath? Like, just give it a singular moment. All right, I gotta do my forbidden tech. Some of y'all think I've hit level 7. I'm like level 6 in my building, and I got time to wait on those. Let me check all these. All right, we'll do double here. We gotta go do Mantis today, y'all. We gotta go do Mantis today. Don't let me forget. Concentrated Latinum. I've been stealing a lot of concentrated Latinum lately. Been really nice. I've been OPC hunting on stream. Y'all are gonna be so mad at me. Y'all might love me, you might hate me. For those who missed the stream last night, we were OPC hunting in token space. Oh, it was good. Oh my goodness, my Talos was bringing home like 5 million ore. It was fantastic. It was fantastic, y'all. Anywhere on Syndicate event this month. I do expect a Syndicate event, Daniel. But what they've been doing is they've been adding it, and not on the calendar. They've just been adding it in, like, you know, second or third week of the month. So I'm expecting it to still come around. For whatever reason, they're not putting it on the calendar. And I don't know what that reason is. I really don't know what that reason is. How many love letters you get? Believe it or not, none. You know why? Because people understand this is a game. It was just a lot of fun, though. Newfie knows when the Syndicate event is? Well, then share, Newfie. If you know, feel free to share. Feel free to share. OPC is OPC, period. I would agree with you. I've got a t-shirt, so I'm kind of biased, right? I'm kind of biased. They want you to take the Syndicate XP from the Battle Pass early? Yep. Look, we all know what they want. They want you to do that, and then you have to go buy packs to get the multiphasic currency and then blow it that way. We know. We know. You got to get past certain points. A good call out, Jason. By the way, Jason, how are you doing? Good to see you. I think I know why they don't want folks to wait and do pulls on the leaderboards without spending multiphasics. Just what I just said. Just what I just said. So, and you don't want to get that extra bonus in from the battle pass. So, we'd give you a 500 million CLAT in an instant if I could. It's worth nothing. I just like the joy of OPC hunting, to be honest with you. It's not even like the cargo that I'm getting. It's just for when I go out OPC hunting, it's just the joy of having the hunt in the game. I guess it affects that primal nature in me as a man, because I'm 5'10", 240 pounds, maybe 245 pounds right now. I've put on a little weight. I'm not exactly the hunter type. I'm a really big, like, stay at home and play video games type. It really activates the hunter in me, and I love it. It's great to see you as well, Jason. Wish your name was Johnny, but it's great to see you as well. Syndicate event needs a second path for those of us who have Syndicate level 35. Oh, slag. How sad it must be to be a whale. Oh, if only I could be a whale and have the same 0.1% problems you do. But I do understand that, yes, you do deserve to have an event that you could participate in. I do agree with that. I really do. I love you, Slag. I appreciate you. I love you and I appreciate you, buddy. Afternoon, Falcon. Falcon, how are you doing? Sorry for all the sniffles, everybody. It's been a rough, rough week. Sorry for all the sniffles. First whale problems. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. But we still love our friends over, especially, I don't know what it is, but a lot of our whale friends over on the kick side of things right now. So shout out to them. Shout out to them over on the kick side of things. Appreciate y'all hopping in and supporting the stream. I really do. Appreciate everybody being here. And I look forward, I don't know if y'all like this, but I look forward to hanging out with y'all so much. Like, I look forward to being here. Also, why did my stream title not update? I'm so sorry. Let me give you just a second. I gotta update this title because this title is wrong. My kick title is incorrect. We gotta fix that. That's not right. Save. All right, hopefully that works correctly. Sorry about that, y'all. That bugs me. There are like 10 or 12 people here who finished the SMS for the Doctor and Janeway, though. Like on your server? SMS is better. At least you can unlock half. I put in a lot of word that I prefer this style of SMS. Like that's something that I believe players would prefer. But I also use y'all's survey for this. So this is why I say, if y'all can, always do the surveys, because they help me out. Not just help the game out. They help me be better at getting y'all what I believe y'all deserve and what y'all need. So when in doubt, just do the survey so that we can be better at giving y'all what y'all need as players. That's definitely my goal. And I got to swap all these crews back around real quick. So, all right, where is our protected cargo crew? And I forgot because they're all jacked up. I don't have it saved. So I have to go manually do our protected cargo crew. So let's swap this ship out. This is going to be, we're going to go do some Voyager mining real quick and see if we can find a rare node. And then we got to go do our Anomalous Phenomenon. Y'all, don't let me forget Anomalous Phenomenon, please. I have a tendency to do that. It's always a grave mistake. Please don't let me forget Anomalous Phenomenon, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's swap our Voyager out and we're going to send it out. And if we have to, we'll try the technique that I told y'all about to get the rare nodes to spawn if we have to. Where, there we go. I still can only get to this one, so away we go. My alliance is the Whale Alliance for my server. There's a lot of burnout this week. The rollout of the new art, plus third month in a row for a lot of new stuff out of the game. Definitely feel you, Nathan. And I was actually having a conversation with the Commodore of my alliance, IA, which is a very heavy spending alliance, and they also are feeling the effects of the burnout. Early hitting in Chronos, getting good points. That's good. Ooh, I got to catch up on chat real quick. Use your disco once you're done. For what, Steven? So that I don't get popped on the way back? Is that what your thought process is? You think somebody's going to snipe me? It is possible. It's definitely happened before. So I guess due to your warning, we will we'll have the disco ready just based on your warning. It's like you know things. There we go. Disco's there. Explain the rare thing now. Slag, I did. If you watched my YouTube videos, Slag, I already did it. But don't worry, it's okay. We'll definitely we'll explain it again. No worries. Memphis Mike, thank you for watching on both platforms. I'm actually streaming on 3 platforms, Memphis Mike, but I appreciate you. And did you answer? Should we go for Chakotay? The tricky thing on Chakotay is, I'm gonna bring him up right now, is do you need another Armada officer? Because a lot of us already have a lot of good Armada officers. Now, Chakotay, I think, is one that's good immediately. Captain's ability, Visionary, increases the number of shots of your ship's weapons versus Armadas by 40%. And that's all Armadas. Formation Armadas, Solo Armadas, Regular Armadas, Swarm Armadas. So he works like Miles O'Brien, but Miles O'Brien's officer ability, but as a captain. Not the same way. Not exactly the same, but the same idea. Not the same idea. And then Marquis Strike increases the critical hit chance of your ship, depending on the level. Starting at tier 1, it's 8% for 2 rounds each time you score a hit, which is very similar to how Cisco works, but not cumulative. This doesn't say it's cumulative. I haven't had him to test him. So I think he's a good 3rd Armada officer leader. I think he's good for a 3rd Armada, you know, and running synergy of, like, you know, Chakotay, Janeway, and maybe like Polana Torres over on top on your third boat could be very, very useful. But do you need it? Does Chakotay stack with miles? They will stack. I just don't know. You're going to run into that whole truncation thing where rounding will be an issue. Rounding will be an issue. All right, so let's see. Do we have any rare nodes here? There is. Oh, we actually have multiple rare nodes here. Multiple rares. All right, I'm going to go sit on that rare. I'm going to go sit on that rare and hopefully survive. And then I'm going to use this. We're going to put Chin back on here. And we're about to go do our... So I am not forgetting. I would say... There's Chin. We're going to go do our Anomalous Phenomenon. Yes, I realize that I'm hunting interceptors. It really doesn't matter what I'm using. Oh, I've actually already got my disco out. Let's go just use my disco. Because my disco is tier 9 and I'm level 46. It doesn't matter what I use versus little baby hostiles. I'll do fine. Hey, Sud, how you doing? Any tips for crew and system for heavy hitter? The system is sold. In terms of heavy hitter, this is probably going to be one of your best bets to get in there. And heavy hitter is an event that a lot of people tend to like because you can do it and win it as a free to play, depending on how hardcore dedicated you are. Where we are? Here we are. So just critical damage. Any Federation, Klingon, Romulan hostile is going to give you the advantage, but traders are, I think those are the, really easy ones. Our alliance is currently ranked 3. We'll fix that. But going and building critical builds, you can do several different critical builds. I haven't even started for me over here, but Hugh below decks is big. Odo below decks is big. And really, what crews have you unlocked? But Hugh is really the kind of the winner of heavy hitter now. Hugh is really the winner of heavy hitter. Thiep, good to see you. So glad that you're here, man. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm so glad you're here. Where's Kick follow notification? I haven't set up notifications on Kick yet, Rastruce. I'm just manually calling them out. So Slag, thank you for the follow. Rastruce, Shinjo, Odek, Memphis Mike, beat me up. Appreciate all the follows. I thank y'all for it. I really do. And I'm also calling out any subscriptions that y'all do on Kick. I haven't put up any alerts because right now we're kind of testing Kick out and seeing how it goes. We're kind of testing it out, and we're also streaming on Facebook again, just to try to hit as many people as we can and answer as many questions as we can. So I love you too, Thiep, and I appreciate you being here. Hugh plus Odo below decks is big, Sud, and then you can simply use a slew of anybody else in terms of PvP. If you want to go for maximum damage, then you want to add Hull Breach to your critical build. So then you could be running like Janeway, one Synergy Officer, Alana Torres, and then Lorca / Gorkon to get Hull Breach in there, which is going to, amplify those critical builds. But it depends on how hardcore you're willing to go for it, or you can just simply run a normal anti-hostile crew with Hugh and Odo below decks. Those are like the true get-go. We're here for you, Rev. I appreciate it, Falcon. I'm just trying to try out new things, and everybody knows this. I'm not hiding it. The revenue split on Kick is much better if people choose to subscribe. I always tell them, if you're going to subscribe, well, subscribe on the website because that's the best way. When we reach 40 people subscribing on the website, we're going to actually be doing some giveaways here in game. But all of it helps out. I'm just glad you're here, and this allows me to talk to everybody all over the place. No idea how we're going to pull this off. There needs to be unified chat so we can see what you're answering. So I actually see the unified chat. Believe it or not, I actually have a unified chat. I wonder if I could pop this out. Let me see. Is there a way for me to pop this out just so you can see it? Because, I want you to be able to see it too, I guess. I might be able to pop this out and then have it pulled up. But I actually can see all 3 programs chatting in one spot. I can see all of them. Falcon, I don't have any commands. Like, I don't have a bot set up for Kick yet. If you want to look into one for me, you can. But I don't have a bot set up there yet, so you have to type it in manually, which is revdeuce.com. How about we do TikTok Live? You know what? I've thought about that too. But, content creators these days, there's so many things you're supposed to do. It's so crazy. All the different things that you're expected to be able to do. I hear a baby crying in the background. That's scary. That's scary. Oh gosh. Using extreme elements, you could possibly add it as an overlay. Yeah, I mean, I know how to do it, Astuma. I just don't know how to. I don't think there's a pop-out chat for me to do this. Because the only other way would be to show you my entire screen. But this isn't the only screen I'm using. Here, let me do it like this, just so y'all can see it. We'll do it like this. I gotta separate all my screens now. Give me just a second. This is what I do for y'all because I love y'all and I want y'all to have the best. All right, give me just a second. Window capture. Y'all can see the chat. And where's our restream? All right, here's that. This is what I'm doing for y'all. This is what I'm doing for y'all. This is because I love y'all. This is, here you go. But see, it's going to take up so much of the screen. But I'll put it right here, and y'all let me know if that works for you. There you go. There's the chat. I love Anomalous Phenomena because it helped me today to get my tier 5 Legionary and my new Centurion to tier 2. Great way to get officers out as well, but all I'll do is jump in and out. I personally grind my Anomalous Phenomenon because I like saving my Disco Go-Go juice for when I actually need it. Love you too, Steven. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You going live on Twitch tonight? I honestly don't know. I've been streaming a lot on Twitch, and that really depends on if y'all want me to. If I stream on Twitch tonight, it would be to do a build. Like, to do one of our, like, Lego builds. So if y'all want to do that, maybe. He's playing with the antimatter containment pods. Yes. So 49 surveys over 56, 57, 58. Usay, dude, if you can go hit the big ones, obviously go hit the bigger ones. But the average player is going to want to farm and soul. But yeah, if you can hit the big ones, go hit the big ones. Abso-stinking-lutely. Go smash those big ones. But I'm on here. Let me show y'all a quick build. Let me throw in Lorca real quick. Where's Lorca? You see, I've got Hue below decks. I sadly don't have Odo. Odo would really help my build here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump Harry Kim. Sorry, Harry. Just like in the show, nobody thinks you're important. And then I'm going to go in Soul and grind and see how many points I'm getting just here. Just showing that because that's what the average player is doing. Thomas, thanks so much for dropping the 10 on YouTube. Is it possible that STFC could make a quality of life for the game by putting in a search bar for officers and items? Thank you. We can definitely push that to them as a suggestion. Obviously, I think it's a fantastic suggestion. And I think that there are a lot of quality of life updates that need to get more focused instead of the constant push for new content. Hell, I think that, I don't want to say pay for quality of life as in we have to buy our quality of life fixes, but I think there are people who would invest in a month as in they'd be willing to buy the better battle pass if they knew that, you know, they were going to have better quality of life focus that month. I really believe that. So hopefully Scopely starts listening to that and maybe they will. So, hey, Slag, I want to say a huge thank you for subscribing on Kick. Thank you so much. That helps out the channel a lot because Kick has got like a 95-5 split versus Twitch, which is 50-50. So if you do, oh my gosh, Slag. Thank you so much for gifting 20 subs to Nevin, Hare, Hawk, Cosper, Cobra Guys, Egyptian Warrior, Rasa Hound, S31 Mama, Striker, Novasword, Gogzera, Queen, Sweetie, Vile, Crushin', Wire Speed, Southpaw, Wicked, Weather, Commander Reigns, and Chief. Thank you so much for gifting subs. Holy crap, Slag. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Habib, what was the question? I'm sorry. Odo is good. Balana activates more often. Balana's great for being Balana. Oh my gosh, Slag, thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs. I really appreciate that, man. That's very, very kind of you. All right, let me start hitting some of these traders and see how many points I score heavy hitter. Why not farm in Chronos? Just because. Now, what are you doing in here? Okay, you're behaving. All right, so I did one hit and I did 1.8 trillion points. So let's go take a look. Oh my goodness, all these things we got to click through now. Slag, thank you so much, man. That helps out the channel tremendously. Thank you for gifting those subs. Let me go scroll over here, find our heavy hitter again. All right, so that scored me 17 billion points in one shot. That particular loadout, I don't even know how often heavy hitter ran, how many criticals I ran, but that hit me 17 billion. So immediately jumped me up to rank 60 in one hit. Now, our top scorer is Louis, and he is a very well-known grinder. I don't ever expect to pass Louis without running multiple ships. But yeah, that's a big jump. Like, again, thank you. You trying to activate the hyper competitive loony? See, stuff like that means we got to get some alerts going on over there. We got to get some alerts going on over on the Kick side of things as well. Oh my goodness, thank you. I mean, we've been testing Kick, but if Kick actually is something that works out, we'll be streaming more on Kick by itself. So, only got Janeway and Taurus, and no clue what else I should throw on for my own personal testing. If you got Janeway and Taurus, do you have Hue for below decks for criticals? Do you have Hue for below decks and criticals? If you have Hue, I would say then get you Hull Breach, like I'm doing right now, because remember, Hull Breach is a multiplier on top of a critical. So you do your damage calculations, you hit a critical, you do another multiplier, then you hit a Hull Breach, you do another multiplier. So if you are going to hit criticals, assuming things activate, which sadly there's Hull Breach there activating, but I still have not hit a critical. No, there's a critical. Now I'm getting in just even more damage than I normally would. That's the idea. That's the idea. Do you think Scope will ever do blueprint recycling? Probably not, John. Like, not recycling to where you can use it for something else moving forward. Probably not. How do we sub and Kick? Harley, there is a little subscription button. Remember, it is not required, but it is greatly appreciated if you choose to help out the channel. So thank you if you do. But Slag is actually #1 in gifted subs now over on Kick. Oh my goodness. Under the impression that I'm getting points for the Borg Solo Spheres. You should be getting points for everything. In fact, if you look at heavy hitter, just about everything counts. But what counts the most is FKR. There is a 600 factor multiplier when hitting the Federation, Klingon, Romulan hostiles. A times 600. So, times 600, y'all. That is a huge jump that you do want to take advantage of. All right, can we please just finish the SMS already so I can stop getting the stupid notification? I want to see how far we've made it up the list. Hey, Crazino, good to see you. Seems to work just like Twitch. There's a subscribe button on the bottom of it. Yeah, it's very, very similar, Slag. Any idea of X-Borg research event that was in the initial patch log might return this BP? No idea, TR. No idea. I will still tell you this. I do not hold off on any X-Borg research. It is just too important. There's too many good, valuable things in there. I continually update mine. In fact, I'll actually go start one right now to prove a point. I don't wait. I run these. These are just too daggum important for your gameplay. I'll run them now. I've got several that I can choose from. My component boost is already running. So I'm way behind in this. So this one is honestly tempting. But we're going to do enhanced hull. We're doing enhanced hull. I don't wait for these. I just go ahead and upgrade them. The X-Borg research tree is arguably the best individual tree in the game right now. So we're giving it all the love. We're giving it all the love. I just don't wait on it. Just get it in, man. You don't want to miss out on some of the great, like the sweeps. Get the sweeps. Is the only ones that I personally don't recommend in there are the attritions. Don't bother with the attritions, but all the others are great. What's up with the crazy brackets 51 plus all in one? That's pretty normal, Cruzito. They've been shoving 50 plus players all the way up to 60s kind of from the beginning. And it's one of the reasons that I don't go 50 plus yet, because even though there have been some months where they've evened out those brackets a little bit, generally speaking, those brackets are set to be the bigs and all the bigs. And I think it's absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. For critical builds, how would you use data? I typically never use data in my critical builds, Darren. Just asking me specifically on any of my accounts. Shane, good to see you. What's the optional thing to farm for this SLB? The best thing to always farm, in my opinion, is going to be traders because they don't punch back. They have lots of hull health. And to me, that's going to be your best option. They don't punch back and they have lots of hull health. But isn't that why many people camp at 49.50? A lot of people camp at 49. We've even done a video on camping at 49. Sometime in the next week or two, I'm going to do a video about all the camp spots in their entirety. I've been working with Jules. We're making a spreadsheet of not only my opinion, but other content creators' opinions of when you should actually camp in the game if you're into camping. Not everybody's into camping. It's, you know, usually the mosquitoes and everything. But that's fine. But if you do want to know the best place to do it, we're going to go over all that together. And we'll have an entire video dedicated to it. We'll let y'all know when that actually rolls out. We'll let y'all know when that actually rolls out. So let me see where we're at points wise now. We've hit what? A good 10 hostiles. Let's see. We are currently in our X-Borg all the way up to rank 25 now. And just doing a few hostiles, relying on Hugh and hull breach. Now remember, if you don't have Hugh, you're really going to get left behind in this. And I don't say that in a negative way. I'm not trying to be a jerk when I say that, but you're going to get left behind. Schaefer, thank you for the 4 USD. Says, per character, exaggeratedly stretching his arm forward to offer a cup of coffee. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I thank you for your $4 super chat on YouTube. Thank you for supporting me and my family. If anybody does want to donate, exclamation point donate. I have no idea what that super chat's supposed to mean, but I have PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. All of it's appreciated. And Sud, yeah, I did slip in a dad joke real there with the mosquitoes and camping. It was a good dad joke, and I'm glad somebody recognized it. I feel my camping game is on point. Ian, I'm here for it. You could be the master camper. Be the master camper. Replying to Harley, I want an export event. Down, slamming that export battle log button. That's hilarious. But yeah, that's not a thing. Be hilarious, but no, that's not a thing. Okay, where are we at? Have I finished my Anomalous Phenomenon? Did I finish it? Where is it? All right, I did finish Anomalous Phenomenon. Let's recall this. Recall. And then get back over here. Go hit that. I put B'Elanna below deck with the Gorkon crew above, and it's a beast on my Sally. The key with B'Elanna is just getting her to activate. With mine being such a low tier, the percentage is so low. You just never guarantee that she's actually going to, proc. If you can get her to proc, then having her and Hugh below decks opens up a world of things above that really helps out. Or you can even split your crews and run different things, different places. So, what crew can we use for this event? Which event, Dario? Which event are you referring to? When you put someone on as captain, do you get their captain and officer ability or just their captain? You get both abilities, Darren. You get both. You get both their captain's ability and their officer ability. We did just empty out this rare node. We'll hop off. And somebody's doing that one. Oh, another rare spawned over here. We're going to go grab that real quick. Well, lucky day for us on the mining in Voyager space front. It's going really well over there. And then we'll come down here. We'll grind some more. A World of Pure Imagination. Very nice. Speaking of a World of Pure Imagination, I need to go do Actian at some point. Trying to understand about camping. I'm level 35. What milestones should I be completing going through the next level? So, Mark, I did put out a video. Granted, it is a little dated. And I need to run a new one. But the biggest milestones are unlocking the Defiant, unlocking the Talios, finishing every efficiency research you have, getting your epic 34 ship to at least tier 5-ish, are like the big goals that I would say. And there's also officer goals in terms of unlocking officers and having them at certain levels. So Hugo says B'Elanna Torres is one of the few officers who are amazing with officer ability, combining Kang, Marcus, Char, etc., and hull breach from below deck. She really is good in PvE. I agree if she's tiered. I don't like her chances being so low at low level, but as she's tiered, she's really stinking good. Also, Slag, I appreciate your dad jokes as well. All of your dad jokes are amazing. We're also only we're like 23 followers from hitting 100 followers over on Kick. So hey, if y'all haven't ever used Kick before, come over there. It's also a lot easier to see y'all's questions on Kick, so that's pretty cool too. That's pretty cool too. But granted, we're also on Facebook, but so few people use Facebook these days, and I guess I understand why. At least it's not dead like Twitter is trying to kill itself. So, or unalive itself, I'm sorry. You think she's great at round 1 as a bridge officer? I'm using her as round 1, or rank 1 as a bridge officer right now on this crew right here. So I'm running Janeway, Polana, and then Lorca for hull breach. And here's our below decks, and then there's Lorca right here with a 60% chance of activating a hull breach at the beginning of each round. So going on threads, I've thought about it. What tier's my jelly? My ISS jelly? I'll tell you this, Tim. Your ISS jelly should not go past tier 3 at the most. Tier 2 with the warp range is perfect. And yes, Dwayne, another Voyager arc is coming next month, which is why you don't have a event store right now. Another Voyager arc is due. You have more Voyager in your future. Would Odo be better on a ship without Hugh? Since Hugh basically gives 100% crit rate, Odo isn't adding points, just cutting down on rounds. No, Odo's helping because he's increasing the overall damage that you're doing. He's increasing the overall damage that you're doing. No problem, Tim. That's what I'm here for. So for this crit damage event, Janeway Lorca Torres is good. Janeway Lorca Torres and then Hugh below decks. I'm using Hugh below decks to get my critical. The biggest thing is I want to hit a critical. Criticals are big because criticals are a damage multiplier. For my ships, just based on where the level is on this account, you can see my damage multiplier on Atalios is 28.7. So you definitely want to get crits in there if you can, or just any damage in general is going to work. Really, the people who win these events are the ones who go out and do 4 or 5 ships at a time. And those are the ones who typically like really win, right? Most people aren't willing to do that level of grinding, but the good news is this is a grinding leaderboard. One thing to give a lot of love to Heavy Hitter too is Heavy Hitter is a leaderboard that you can't pay to win. Like Heavy Hitter, you got to go out and do the work. And a lot of people like those events. A lot of people like those events. But no, Janeway was an alternative crew. Strange New Worlds. Strange New Worlds. The real key is criticals and hull breach. I'm simply using Janeway because I have Janeway, but you could also use Strange New Worlds. You could use Pipe Moreau Chin with Hugh below decks if you wanted to and just run a straight hostile crew. You could even go 5 Gorkon Khan, which is the old school way to do these builds with mitigation, criticals, etc. There's several different things that you can do to get in there. And an Enterprise 8 million reasonably hit those heavy freighters without dying after 3. The heavy freighters? No, 3's probably going to be your limit. 3's probably going to be your limit. You would be using Pipe Road Talon, maybe depending on what other researches you have, you could squeeze out some more. But if you're using the punch-up crew, 3 is probably going to be your limit. If you're using Pipe Road Talon, and depending on what level in research you are, you could do more. Let's see, we are at a 60% hull, and I'm just curious how far we've made it in Heavy Hitter. We are already in the top 10 of Heavy Hitter using my technique. Now, granted, we're still far away from Louis, who is number 1, but I've now pushed myself into the top 10 just in this little short amount of time that we've been doing this grind, which would reward me with over 1 billion dilithium. So, haven't mentioned Picard Bev. Any reason not to use her? No, there's absolutely no reason not to use her. They're great officers. The issue with that is just sourcing. I mean, granted, there's no real sourcing for Janeway, but there's plenty of sourcing for Strange New Worlds. There is sourcing for Hugh in the game. There's no sourcing for Picard, though. So it's one of those. Can't log in. Not aware of any issues with that right now. So, and yeah, we are on Kick. We are on Kick, man. How are you doing? How are you doing? What you're saying is DK is Heavy Hitter grinding the next 2 days. Yeah, I mean, if you want to win, if you want to be Donkey Kong or Drift King, get in and raid a lot or grind a lot. Really don't like the upgrade mechanism for Forbidden Tech. I'm notoriously bad RNG. You're not the only one, HSF. You're not the only one. You're not the only one at all. What crew am I using? I'm using Janeway, B'Elanna, Lorca, and then Hugh below decks. Janeway, B'Elanna, Lorca, and Hugh below decks. But really, I'm just building this all around criticals and critical and hull breach. That's really my build. I could be doing multiple different crews. It's all about criticals and hull breach. That's the secret sauce. That's the secret sauce. If you're doing that, you're probably getting what you're looking for. Zeron, thank you for the follow. Doing, thank you for the follow. Nick, thank you for the follow. Y'all, thank you for the follow. We are 19 followers away from 100 over on Kick. Appreciate y'all. After stream, check Discord. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, King. Thank you, HSF. I appreciate that. Again, it's completely optional, but we're testing the waters, so to speak. We're testing the waters, so to speak. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We're streaming over there like 2 times a week right now. When we're doing our Sunday streams, we're also streaming over there. So, how you doing, Sean? Good to see you. I was wondering what's the best crit crew on a Kelvin when you haven't got Hughes and such. I mean, if you want to go crazy, run the old school one. The one that we always used to run, the original. 5 is captain, Khan on the side, and then Gorkon / Lorca. Run the original. Run the original. Was a heavy hitter reward a bit lackluster? I mean, it's how much do you want it? I personally, and I've always said this, the heavy hitters are not that big for me because of how much grind it is. Bacon, good to see you. Good to see you. Pipe Rochalon on a max 10 mil D4 gives you about 8 heavy hitter kills in Soul. Thank you, Zeron, for chiming in. A 10 mil D4. Granted, I don't know where your buildings are at, your research. You're definitely at least in the low 40s, though, right? Or mid 40s. All right, we are about a half of a pylum hull. I'm wondering how far we get. Really, you're only ops 39. Then you must have great research, Zeron. Everybody, I wish I had a clapping button. What's the closest that I've got to a clap button? Is this one? Nope. 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 Nope.
Money, 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 money.
That's my Scopely button. You just get the Taco Bell. Congratulations, Zeron. We ran the Taco Bell for you. Fantasy Tabby, good to see you as well. Good to see you as well. Yeah, solid mess hall, research. His armory's probably pretty good. Hey, have you been winning a lot of incursions? Because maybe you've got a pretty solid subspace relay building where mine is terrible because we never win. You know, however you got it. Congrats to you. Congrats to you. Camping at 39, is it better to get and level the Enterprise Auger and D4 or just one? I would say at least get one. You don't need all 3, Calden. You don't need all 3. I think the closest to a clap button is ASMR of your chicken dance. We're going to get a bot set up for Kick. Don't worry. We're going to get one set up for Kick. We'll figure it all out. We'll figure it all out. Especially if y'all are enjoying Kick, because Kick is a lot like Twitch, but in some way, as a streamer, it's better. We'll see. We'll see. But I do like the Taco Bell, which, reminder, go do your Q's trials today. Go do your Q's trials today and reward yourself with some healthy Taco Bell. They're not paying me to say that. Wish they were, because I do eat Taco Bell. Sounds like a mortuary bell. Mihai, that's literally the Taco Bell sound, sir. Maybe you're too young, but everybody in chat, I don't care if you're on Facebook, wherever, can y'all confirm that that is the Taco Bell? Can y'all confirm? How's my Chakotay SLB? You have 20 million points in mine. I'm not even sure if I make the top 10. So my SLB, I've done 3 million points so far, so not much. And my SLB, I am rank 86. Top score is 31 million. 31 million. Yo, Calden, holy crap. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Holy crap, Calden. Thank you for the $50 donation on... Calden, you need to go to Kick if you want to do all those donations. Calden, thank you so much. Holy crap. I don't know. What does that mean? Hippo character wearing cool sunglasses comes out of a treasure chest tossing coins around him. What does that mean? Is that something I'm only seeing? Is that something I'm only seeing? Because on my chat, it says hippo character wearing cool sunglasses comes out of a treasure chest. Am I going crazy? Is there something different somewhere else? That's weird. Anyway, if y'all support the channel, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all helps out tremendously. Not required, but holy crap, thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate you. There's gonna be one more flash pass with Tawl. No, the 4 Tawl flash passes have already run. Oh, so you see the character as a GIF in chat. Oh, Calden, look, wherever you donate is completely appreciated. If you want to donate, here's why. Let me give you a little behind the scenes of content creation, okay? This isn't just for me. This is if you want to support DJ, Amaranth, Ninja, whoever. If you want to go, be careful. All right, so direct tips are best done through PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. As in, if you tip me $50 on PayPal, I get all of it. If you do it on YouTube like you just did, YouTube takes 30%. If you do it on, like if you go subscribe on Twitch, they take 50%. If you subscribe on Kick, they take 5%. So it's just, if you want to tip your streamer, the best place to tip a streamer are our tip links. But that's, I don't honestly care. However you choose to support, I greatly appreciate it because I have kids. Okay, so if YouTube needs to get their 30%, fine. I'm just letting you know because you did such a large amount. I get 70% of what you just super chatted. And that's just for your edification. I appreciate it no matter what. I appreciate it no matter what. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Just unlock Tawl in the last officer pass. Is he useful in PvE? Sean, the biggest thing Tawl is useful for right now that people are using Tawl for is, are you, what level are you, Sean? That'll help me answer your question. Just for clarity, subspace relay 30, mess hall 54. See, your subspace relay at 30. I'm so jealous. Mess hall 54, command center 37, armory 39, gallery 39. So I've got you beat on some buildings, but mine is 17. My armory is 38 going to 39. My command center is 31. You've got me beat on a lot of things. So Calden, like I said, if you want to tip, just use these donate links. Just use those donate links. Again, it's all appreciated, man. It's 100% all appreciated. Because Twitch takes even more. Like if you subscribe on Twitch, if you spend $5 to subscribe to support a content creator on Twitch, they take 50% of it. So again, I just appreciate anything, and I just appreciate y'all being here. I'm just letting y'all know. Your mess hall is 58. My mess hall is 55 going to 56 right now. Do you think there'll be another Defiant BP event? I do not. No. No, the Defiant is months behind us now. Months behind us. Months behind us now. And I appreciate every single one of y'all, by the way. Y'all are all amazing. Bacon says the best part about the Q's trials is that at about 10 minutes or less, even if you recall between hits. It is really quick to finish. And technically, I don't know if you tried this, Bacon, you can activate all 3 at once. Like if you really want to go crazy and finish your dailies. So you see, I haven't done that daily yet. Technically, you can go turn on all 3 at a time. Like I can activate all 3 of these and just go system, system, system. And not have to, and then just come back and claim. If you wanted to do that, it's an option. Why are they only giving 30 loot tokens total this art? They're giving more than that. Well, they're giving, no, that's right. You're talking about the tickets? That means that you can do 3 days or 1 out of every 3rd. So there's going to be 9 total, and they're giving 3 for free, which is the normal ratio. They always want you to buy those other ones. So, really hoping that before the end of Voyager, they do a doctor catch up. Same, Tony. I've really been pushing for that because of how important the doctor is. Let me actually activate this. I'm going to ring my bell and send this out so that we can get that daily done. I've been a bit nervous about trying that, honestly, kind of like the risk for upgrades I mentioned. Tell you what, I'll do it. Oh, never mind. You can't do it. I'm so sorry. I thought you could. I really did. All right, well. Oh, well. I could have sworn on day one I could do that. Maybe that's something they fixed. Maybe that's something they fixed. Final boss for tier 2 is a 111 million power ship. See, I haven't even made it to the second tiers yet. I'm hoping to get to tier 7 here soon. I feel like I'm behind somewhere. Like I missed something and I don't know what it is. I've been doing my dailies. But some people are tier 7 already and I'm wondering what I missed. The only thing I can think of is I spent proto matter upgrading my weapon and that held me back. So considering how abysmal the start of this patch was, are we going to get a compensation present? We already did. TR. They rolled out the compensation present 2 days ago. All right, recalling our Voyager. They already rolled out the compensation present. Is there a raid going on? There's a raid. Oh, it's a baby raid. It's a baby raid. Shout out Swagger. Swagger usually comes around to the chat. What is this? I'm going to come say hi. See if they do anything. I don't even think I have a PvP crew on, do I? Do I have a PvP crew on? I do have a PvP crew on. Hey, everybody. What you doing over here? What you doing over here? Hey. My name's Rev. Ooh. He's like, I dare you. I double dog dare you. Whee. Wonder if Swagger comes in the chat and tells me to back off. Do we need more than these tickets for the free Tuvok? You actually need to hit every Tuvok event to unlock Tuvok from what I was told. But that means that you will come up short. But we'll see. Let me ring this Taco Bell again. I'm guessing when you open the next tier, you'll be able to do all 3 of them at tier 2. Should. We'll go back to heavy hitter. For those asking my heavy hitter crew, I am currently using this. You don't have to run exactly this. The key to heavy hitters is criticals and hull breach together. 600 billions a baby raid. That's a very baby raid, Mark. That's a very baby raid. I mean, that would be good depending on what level you are. But for me, that's a baby raid. That's a baby raid. All right, let me scroll. I'm level 29, and I can't complete any more Q's trials due to my ships being half the power, but I can still activate the trials for daily at least. Correct, Kellel. That's what you need to do if you can't beat them yet. Chakotay, a critical officer when paired with Janeway. I think Chakotay's a good officer. I don't think that he's better than Cisco, but I do think that he could be a big part of like a third crew for you. A third one. All right, let me hit this. That'll finish my trial for the day. Well, at least I'll hit that'll be my third one. And yay, error. Come on, let's activate this again. There we go. Claim. More proto matter. Now, for those who missed it, we talked about this on Twitch. We did confirm that. Oh, I got an away team done. If you go into here, see this bonus? This bonus is actually working correctly, but it doesn't change what is displayed in the Q's trials base. Does not change what's displayed in the base. So you actually are getting 10% more. So in my case, where I would be getting 80 at the Q's trial right here. So if I hit claim and it says 80, I'm actually getting 88. I'm actually getting 88 based on my level. So it does work correctly. I'm gonna go check my dailies real quick. Let's turn that one in. How many points were you getting in your heavy hitter per average? We weren't really tracking per average. Anybody remember what my first one was? I think my first one was like 20 billion or something. I'm currently ranked 7 at 826 billion. I'm in the top 10. I'm in the top 10. Bonus also apply when you claim the rewards, not when you finish the trial. Correct, correct. Now, obviously, my score is going to vary based on when Hull Breach activates and when Hugh actually gets a critical going. But, like, that one I just scored 17 billion on that one. All right, someone's going for that one. So I just scored 17-ish billion. But it's going to vary with how quickly all those shots go off. And I could actually hit higher level hostiles. I came here because this is where I expect a lot of people to be grinding in, right? That time I just hit 22.2. I can actually go a lot higher than this. So the hostiles here, these 49s, have got a hull health of scan. What's their hull at? 16.7 million. I can fly my pylon up here. And these are going to be a lot heavier. That's going to take time to get there. But what's like, can we see the old events on? I don't know if there is a place to see that right now. K92, you're level 60. You don't count, but I love you. You don't count, dang it. All right, let me go in here and check. And how far away am I from... See, I'm still 140 away. And if I'm doing 88 at a time, I am 1,100 away from this. So, yeah, I'm not going to get level 40 or level 7 anytime soon. I'm not going to get level 7 anytime soon. Get this repaired. I do need to set out some more miners, though. Yeah, actually get some mining going. I think I need to mine some ore. Is it ore what we're mining today, y'all? Is ore what we're mining today? Need to just clear y'all off completely, because we do still need to go do our other grind as well. Well, ore, thank you, Hugo. We're gonna see if we can go find us an ore node. What do you do when you cross a shapeshifter with a bad musician? What do you get? Yoko Odo. I don't get what that joke is, Nebinator. I don't get the joke. I'm sure it's a great dad joke. I just don't understand it. Or is a ticket event? Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Gosh, this nerve or whatever I did pinched my back when I was sleeping is killing me. Oh man, it hurts. Oh my goodness, it hurts. Also, we're 14 followers away from 100 followers on Kick. Thank y'all so much. Also, Slag, I'm about to find a way. Is there a way to like VIP the person who donates the most? I can. Oh, dude, Slag, you might be our first VIP over there if you end up finishing as our top gifter this month. You'll be our VIP, our first VIP over there. All right, let's send this out. We're going to do some regular mining now for Voyager. We're going to do some of the common. And just to see how much I have amount-wise, you got a Founders. Founders means that you're one of the first subs, which is pretty cool. Referring to Yoko Ono, John Lennon's longtime girlfriend who is still alive. She's commonly blamed as the one that broke up the Beatles. The only Beatles song I know is Yellow Submarine. It's the only one that comes to the top of my head. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. All right, where is my Voyager stuff? There's the new stuff. All right, so I have 550,000 common and 450,000 rare. So I need more of both. I am an old man, Sherlock. Hey, Jesse, good morning. How are you doing? It was a good dad joke? Then approved. Hey, Texas, I'm calling you out. Slag over here. He's out subscribing you. I think you remember, I think I remember you from some videos I saw on YouTube. Yeah, that would probably be me, Benzie. We're literally streaming on both YouTube and Kick right now. How you doing? Listen to any Yoko Ono album and you'll know where the joke started. Sure. You know Revolution by the Beatles? I don't know if I know Revolution by the Beatles. I guess I might. I might. It's like...
Totally not something I would know, though. I would definitely not know that. I really would. Like, that's a long time ago, and like, really old. I'm sorry.
Rev is a lot younger than most of it. Than some of y'all. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all are very young, too. I'm level 20 in the game, working my way up. Well, first off, welcome to the game. Second off, in terms of strategies... Oh, come on, dead nodes. You need to focus on officers. Complete your field training will be a #1 strategy for you. Do your field training if you haven't already. Oh, God, there's a Sanctus here. I wonder if he's going to take me out. Well, we're going to see how much we can mine before that happens. Can I take a subscriber away every time he uses one of those voices? No, Slack. Don't do it. Recently built the Kira. Congrats. Sadly, you don't really need the Kira in today's game. It's kind of become outdated, but still, congrats. Need to be Baylor Bear or something. I didn't do nothing. Rastruce, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I greatly appreciate you supporting Kick. Thank you so much for the subscribing. Texas, I just like giving you a hard time because you're from Texas. You know how we feel about Texans around here. Gosh, I got to sneeze so bad. Oh, I got to sneeze. It's stuck in my nose, y'all. I'm so sorry. But yeah, if you're level 20, focus on officer acquisition and do your field training because you want to get Pipe Road Talon unlocked as quickly as possible. You get Pipe Road Talon unlocked as quickly as possible. There, I appropriately got the sneeze button. I hit the button. Please give me a subscription because I can't find the button. Oh, Harley's asking for subscriptions? Harley, you naughty boy. Oh, thank you, Nightbot, for dropping the merch link. Appreciate it. What would it take to start playing Beatles music in your stream right now? I'll be honest, Sea-Dog. Do you want the honest answer? A lot of money because I would get copyright striked immediately. So that means I would get everything I'm doing would be demonetized. So whip out your big fat donate check. That's what it would take. Just being honest. You would demonetize me immediately. So, like, immediately demonetized. And that's bad. We don't want that. We don't want that. Oh, my goodness. I do appreciate you being there. Which would be a good ship for scrapping routine for level 27? Envoys, Ruchar. Envoys are typically the best ones for early scrapping. If you want an early scrapping mechanic, envoys, because they give crystal, which you need so much in the late 20s and 30s. So that's the one that we usually recommend. That's the one we usually recommend. I'm held up on too many things on the field training. One is defeating other players. And since I don't play PvP, that's going to be complicated. And the other one is send help to an alliance. Held up on that because I created my own alliance. Need to build that up. Well, fair enough. You can definitely play however you want to play, Benny. However you want to play, I encourage you. I'm just telling you, this is the advice you need. If you need to do some PvP, as Slag says, ask in chat. I'm sure somebody will be willing to help you. Like, if you just ask a random in chat, somebody's probably going to be willing to help you out. So, yeah, envoys. Now, remember, for scrapping, level them up and max their level. So, if it's an envoy, tier 7, level 35. And you take it to the top level to get maximum rewards for that scrap, okay? Well, maximum rewards for that scrap. Tourist is good for gas, Barnabas, correct. If they need gas. Usually, crystal's the biggest bottleneck. But, I mean, if you need gas, then definitely go that route as well. Now you're sneezing? I'm so sorry. Join a big alliance. I personally recommend players be in the highest level alliance they can be. But, yeah. Minutes a joke. No, Sea-Dog, never apologize. We're here to have fun. Remember, my top 2 goals as a content creator. Entertain and inform. So we're allowed to crack jokes here, you know, as long as it doesn't get too crazy or too personal. We crack jokes here. PJ, thank you for the follow over on Kick. Newfie, thank you for the follow as well. We're 8 followers away from 100 on Kick. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, no need to forgive anything. You're perfectly okay. Everybody's welcome here. We're here to have fun. Okay? We're here to have fun. And I think we are having fun. I'm having fun, so. Sherlock, I just got your message, by the way. Where are you at in Kick? Just type something so I can actually do that for you since you want to help out. Yeah, let's do donations count. Donations count for what, Day-Day? For what? What exactly are you asking? What exactly are you asking? Hey, there's Sherlock. Just want to make sure I spell your name right. Because your name is, you know, unique. All right, that should have worked. And next time you type, you should be able to see something. How many board does it take to change a light bulb? You go ahead and tell me. Hit me with the dad joke. Hit me with a dad joke. We're waiting on our pylon to get here so we can see how much more I get up there. We also need to swap around. Let's see what else we need to do for today. Let's check our events. There are a lot of events. Iron Fister, yo! Iron Fister just gifted 5 subs over on Kick. Oh my gosh, thank you, Iron Fister. Seifer, Wadanes, Major Sam, Beardsley, and Jasper. Thank you so much. And Neb said all of them. All right, that was a good dad joke. That was good. Dude, Iron Fister, thank you so much for gifting 5 subscriptions to the channel. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. That was kind. You didn't have to do that. That's out of nowhere amazingness. Thank you. And I appreciate you. Pizza Mike, also thank you for the follow. Sittner, Crozier, thank you for following the channel as well over there on Kick. Oh my gosh, Slag. Okay. We're going to have to get Slag some special buttons. Holy crap. Slag just gifted 50 subs. Holy crap. Check out wins the battle pass. We usually get 90, 1 for each day. When the gift chest, we get 90, 120 if we mess up. So Joseph, what are you asking me to check out? You asked me to check out. Have you played Star Trek Online? I played Star Trek Online when it first came out. Showing my age. Brandon, good to see you. Holy crap, Slag. Slag gifted a sub to Nebinator, Noof Bensi, Bacon, Cruzito, Nick, PJ, Regbach, Yog, Odek, Shinzo, Pizza Mike, Harley, Nebor, Zeron, Curly Fries, Jaeger, Sittner, Kagol, Pseudo, Flymar, Mart, Rusty Halo, Striona, Shatner, Exborg, Frobolo, Lobby Lobster, Wested Janate, Dr. B10, Draco, Knight of Equity, Don Brazzi, Tavi, So Smooth, Finney, Drenar, Looney Path, Oster, Gary, Cap, Jim, London Raven, Madam Stargazer, Texas Guy, Kitty, Astuma, Darth Nader, and Falcon. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Slag. Out of nowhere. Holy crap. That is a lot. STO, when it first came out, was so horrible. STO to this day still has like some of the best space combat and worst ground combat of any game I've ever played. Just honest opinion. Star Trek Fleet Command has its problems, sure. But man, the ground game in Star Trek Online is worse than anything Star Trek Fleet Command has ever put out. The ground combat in that game is absolutely atrocious. Slag, holy crap, thank you so much, man. We've got to get you some special things built. All right, I'm about to hit a non-trader, just curious, what's the health on this thing? Only 10 million. All right, we actually want to avoid that. We want to find the traders. Let's go see what this 50 and 51 trader has. It has all health. Only 8. Honestly, hitting the heavies in Soul might still be my best bet. Just because I can't go high enough in the Belosians. Any advice for someone who made level 34 largely on his own and never got the advice of dual faction? Honest Essex, you're probably not going to like this. Start dual faction grinding. It's never too late to start. I would say start dual faction grinding. It's never too late to start. Stranger World Pike or Beckett, who would you max first? Since Beckett can be used below decks in every case. Out of those two, if I had a choice, I would go Beckett just for the reasons that you said. Stranger World Pike is great right out of the dock. Let's see, what's our score here? We'll take a look. But uh-oh. Yeah, see, now I'm only getting 11 billion. I should have just stayed in Seoul. STFC ground combat is better than STSOs. Shinjo, exactly. Star Trek Infinite does sound great, Benny. I actually made a video about it on YouTube about it coming out, and I've been talking to the community manager of that game. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. Ask Slag if you'd like a mug. Hey, Slag. Iron Fister wants to know if you'd like a mug. He said he'd buy you a mug from our merch store. Slag, would you like a mug? Would you like a mug? Any advice for someone? Man, Essex. I mean, I hate to be that guy, Essex, but I really would tell you. Hal, thank you for the follow on Kick. I really honestly would tell you, Essex, to start dual grinding. It's going to help you so much. It says donate the mug to the community. So tell you what, Iron Fister, next time we stream on Twitch, just donate to the community. Slag, thank you for your generosity. You don't drink coffee. Don't blame you. I'm doing dual faction on my second account on another server, not making the same mistake second time around. Smart. Smart. And I really don't try to sound like superior or anything like this. It's just, it helps your game so much to dual faction grind. It really does help your game a lot to dual faction grind. I play mostly simulation and space games like Sim 4, City Skylines, etc. And you're really going to like Star Trek Infinite, Ben. You're really going to like Star Trek Infinite when it comes out. Should I have bought both Klingon and Romulan out of enemy, a locked fed? Well, you can still do it. That's the thing. It's never too late to do that. If you look on my main account, I'm not enemy with any of them. I'm positive with all three because there are level locks. So once you reach 10 million, it won't drop lower. Once you reach 1 billion, it won't drop lower. And when you reach 15 billion, it won't drop lower. So what is dual faction grinding? Dario, dual faction grinding means you're growing 2 factions positive at the same time. So like right now, I'm growing Klingon and Romulan positive at the same time. Interferes with your coke habit? I've got that same habit as well. I've got that same habit as well. Absolutely. Same struggle, man. Absolutely the same struggle. I've got it as well. It's a pain in the butt. I wish I actually liked something else. I really do. But Diet Coke is my kryptonite right now. Booper, good to see you. Does Picard Beverly Crusher's 15% buff for ship work on farming Herodian relics? It does. It does. It does. Unless it lists something specific. Hold on. She might actually list something specific. Unless an officer lists something specific for drops, it works on everything. Let me look at her real quick. No. That one doesn't. She is only for broken parts. Only for broken parts for ships. So she does not. However, the doctor will give you a bonus to everything. 5 of 11 on a ship will give it to you. She will not. Yeah, Slag. Sure. Sure, buddy. So she's only helping broken parts like these right here. She's only helping broken parts. I'm 38 going to 39, working on the D4. Should I finish it or go grind for 42 for the Katinga? I would say that your D4 should become less important because you're Defiant and your Talios. And where are your Defiant and Talios? Weirdo, what's up? Like this European-friendly stream, YouTube or Kick doesn't matter. I'm glad that you enjoy it, weirdo. I'm glad that you're here. With Kick, we can add some more fun things like alerts and everything that we're going to have to do. But we've been experimenting with Kick. So if y'all are enjoying it, I appreciate you. Chip, thank you for the follow. Weirdo, thank you for the follow. How? Thank you for the follow. We're now 5 followers away from hitting 100 followers over there on Kicks. That's pretty cool. What is a Romulan frog used for camouflage? A croaking device. Croaking device. I already know where that one's going. It's a good dad joke. We like a good Star Trek dad joke. We appreciate it. I just happen to know that one. He uses a croaking device. Defiant's not unlocked yet. I would say that should be your focus. Getting the Defiant unlocked should be your focus right now. And then working on getting your Talios to tier 3. We think about Kirk as captain with 5 of 11 and rare Spock. Well, in that case, I would probably put 5 of 11 as captain for the mitigation, and then Kirk Spock on the sides, Kess. It's not a top crew, but that is an old crew that people would use for grinding. Just max my Defiant Talios for my level. Nice, GNAS. I've got my Defiant max for my level. My Talios is currently tier 6 and heading that way. So I need more parts. I need to refine more. And my Talios is tier 6 heading to tier 7. Who's the Chuck Norris of Star Trek? Is this an actual question or... Oh no. I'm level 39, currently grinding rep for Katinga. Got the faction credits already. So I invest in the Enterprise to help grind rep faster. Currently using the Augur. Thank you, Chip, for the subscribe. I really appreciate that. I'm only using the Augur where I'm grinding my Enterprise isn't strong enough. I really would invest in the Enterprise, Relentless. Having 2 epics is nice, and it'll help your solo grind. So I would. But it depends on, do you have the gas handy? And if you do, well, now is the best time to do it because you got a leaderboard going right now. I've still got to figure out what I'm going to invest in this leaderboard. I've been sitting here. I'm out of ship parts, so I can't do my main ships. And besides building old ships, I don't have a ton that I can really invest in left in the building that I can actually upgrade. So I've got maybe some research here and there, but overall, man, I'm going to have to find some new things. We think about some red shirts for away teams with away team bonus. Are you saying like ones that could die? Maybe. You're kind of sad Star Trek Prodigy was canceled? Same. I'm hoping it gets picked up on another platform. One of my good friends, she wrote for the first season of Prodigy. She's an awesome person. Actually plays this game as well. And I'm hoping that Prodigy gets picked up. I would love Amazon to pick it up. Amazon's done really good with sci-fi based shows. So I would love Amazon to get it, but I just want somebody to pick up Star Trek Prodigy. It never really got the shake that it was supposed to get. So, all right, so we're going to recall now. Let's check our dailies and collect. Slow collection process. Let's get 100 followers. Hey, I'm with Falcon. Let's do it. Hey, Nexus, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm watching the new season of Strange New Worlds at work, doing an IT upgrade. Nice, Draco. I would say the new season of Strange New Worlds is fantastic, but no spoilers, okay? Nobody drop any spoilers. I want to be very careful with our spoilers. You know, you never know who's watching that hasn't seen something. Shout out to Kess and Theo the Chicken Dance DJ. I think I know who they are. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate both of y'all. Appreciate y'all. Absolutely. Let's see. Gnaz, did you ask a question? Do you still think it's worth it to get 2 G4 combat ships? I do. I just maybe wouldn't take them very high, Gethsemane. I probably wouldn't take them very high. And again, when I say very high, for me, tier 5 is perfectly sufficient. That's just me. Yeah, Strange New Worlds has been fantastic, Jesse. I agree. It's been absolutely fantastic. What's a good heavy hitter crew? Boxer, I'm using Janeway, Balana Torres, Lorca, and then Hugh below decks. I don't know who all your crew is, but I'm sure we can make it happen and find something that we can put together that works out pretty well. I'm sure we can find something that works out well. Let me do this. Because I know I don't have any of those unlocked yet. I guess I could unlock them. Nobody unlocked there. Resourceful. Oh, I have Burnham. They give me a 35% chance of getting some parts. Do that. Who's your favorite character in the Star Trek shows? In all of Star Trek ever? That's really tough to answer, man. Because, like, for example, you can't even say Spock because then the question becomes which Spock? Parts and Ray, thank you for the follow and kick. Greatly appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. So that's just a really tough one to answer. And I'm not trying to like divert the question or anything. It truly is a very difficult one to answer. That's a tough one. That is definitely a tough one. I love Ezri Dax, but is Ezri better than Jadzia? I love Nana Visitor. She's amazing as Major Kira. I love Data. A character that, hell, I feel like I can actually relate to a bit. So that's a tough question for me. And I'm not trying to cop out. I just think that we're such a storied franchise. It's hard to pick one. Like, it's like asking me who I want to be in Star Trek Fleet Command. Like, everybody. I want everybody to eventually make it into Star Trek Fleet Command. Let's see. I'm trying to use stuff that I don't normally use. Peanut Hamper. Correct. Shout out Lower Decks. Is it a bad option for me to get the Gladius and stop upgrading my Saladin? I wouldn't say it's a bad option, Sea-Dog. No. I wouldn't say it's a bad option. I'm using Strange New Worlds with Hugh Odo below. I have 41 trillion after the past 2 hours. 150 billion per hit. See, the Hugh Odo combo is undefeated, Brian. But sadly, I don't have Odo. That would definitely help a lot. But sadly, I don't have Odo. So I'm kind of like SOL in terms of that meta. But I would definitely agree that that is the way to go. That's the way to go. All right, we emptied out this node, and let's just go ahead and get another comment, and then we'll head back home with Voyager again. If we go with Rios, I love his character. His former Starfleet, now a privateer. I love to be able to live that life. That is, it's a cool one. That's a good one. I think that's a solid answer. All right, one more. We should empty this out. Fill this cargo bay and be done. Even Neelix. I'm cool with Neelix not being in it, but also if Neelix is in it, I'm not going to throw the biggest hissy fit in the world. Just a small hissy fit. All right. Now we're going to recall. Got all that done. Have you ever watched the Shuttle Pod podcast? I've not. PAR is your main issue? Elvin, you can raid for that. You can raid for that. Revelix? No, we are negative on Revelix. Kinky Jesus and Scottish Panda, thank you for the follow over on Kick. Greatly appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all are doing absolutely incredible. Don't forget, we are going to be doing a giveaway as soon as we hit 40 supporters. So monthly supporters, those who sign up to support our website, we have a monthly support. We have 40. We're going to give away some Star Trek stuff. So greatly appreciate all those who support the channel. Not required, but thank you. Just got to give a big thank you to all those who have, because it means a lot to me that people like Slag and Iron Fister and everybody donate and do the things. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate y'all for it. Sincerely, thank you to every single one of y'all who make this possible, because I'm able to support my family because of y'all. So it means a lot. It means a lot. How do we subscribe, Theo? There's a little, oh gosh, I don't have chicken dances on Kick yet, so don't think you're getting a chicken dance. But there's a little, same like Twitch, there's a little subscribe button at the bottom. My one dream is to one day be in a Star Trek show. That would be dope. I would love to have that as well. I would absolutely love to have that as well. All right, real quick, y'all. I'm going to have to take a quick potty break. Then we're going to be live for probably another 30 minutes. I'm going to take a quick bio break, and I'll be right back, okay? Y'all get to enjoy the beauty of the randomness of the stream. Randomness of the stream. Be right back. All right, I'm back. All right. What did I miss? Did y'all enjoy Chair? Chair kind to you? Hopefully Chair behaved. Chair has a tendency to misbehave sometimes, so hopefully Chair behaved. All right, let's see what we missed. Bunch of emotes. Eric apparently missed that we headed out. Oh, we do need to do the Actian crew. Thank you for reminding me. As soon as our Pylum gets back, we'll show y'all the Actian crew that I run with Tawl. Now that everybody should have Tawl, right? Everybody has Tawl? Everybody's got Tawl? You're not strong enough for Romulus? If you got Piper or Chin, you can definitely hit the regular transports, but again, I'm not sure where you're at with everything else. All right, we need to take these off. Then we need to swap this for our Meridian, because we've always got to mine ISO. I hate mining. Everybody knows I hate mining, but sometimes mining has to be done. So that means we got to find T'Pring and company. Group. There's T'Pring. Name. Let's see. What am I looking for? I think I'm looking for 2 of 11. See, this is what happens when my presets get messed up, and this is why I hate presets, because they're broken and they don't work right. Where is my officer? All right, let's get T'Pring, because I know I need T'Pring. All right, where's T'Pring? All right, so it's not 1. It's got to be 2. All right, where's T'Pring? Am I blind, y'all? Why are the names different here? Why are those names different over there? Sort by group. Am I blind? I swear I'm blind. Oh, there's 2 right there, but that's not who I'm looking for. That's not who I'm looking for. This. All right, chat. What's my protected cargo crew usually? Because this is not it. This is not it. What is my normal protected cargo crew? DuPont. That's who I'm looking for. DuPont. DuPont. Where's he at? Right there. Bam. There we go. Now I got my protected cargo crew. There we go. Haven't spent so much on the game so far, only $20, but here online is a lot who spent more. Oh, Benny, there are people who have spent over $1 million on this game. There are people who have spent over $1 million on this game. So yeah, there's definitely people who have spent money. For sure. For sure. All right. Let's profile people on my server and hit them OPC. Well, that's random. That's very random. Why don't you use Xborg Faction Store for ISO? All my Xborg Faction stuff goes into the research. Research is far more important to me. All of it goes into research. I need to put this back, but one last look. For those who missed it, this is our F-14 Tomcat that we built on our Twitch stream yesterday. And yes, it does have Goose and Maverick right in there. Got Goose and Maverick. This is our F-14 Tomcat that we built. If anybody does want to build this, I can get you a 5% discount code to the place that I got it if anybody's interested. But absolutely beautiful build. Absolutely beautiful build. Got the need for speed. It is amazing. So if you go to, I'll actually just type this out manually for y'all. Go to warbricks.com, and then the code is RevDeuce. It'll get you 5% off. That is where we got that. I'm really into the builds lately. It's been kind of a thing. It's been my hobby, and it's just been me sharing my hobby with everybody else. So if y'all want to get in on that, there you go. Net Diva, Marcus, Portheos, Boxer, thank you for following. Black Half Welch, thank you for following over on the Twitch side of things. Greatly appreciate it. We've hit 100 followers. Now we just got to hit 100 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me and my family. I appreciate it. I like the Vidar exocomps to work for the Talios. Troll, that got brought up when the Talios came out. I can go ahead and just tell you that that's not going to happen. The Talios actually has its own exocomps, but you get them through the expansion cube mechanic. So they're not going to make the Vidar ones work on the Talios. I scored Tawl through the Flash Pass. I've heard people raving about him. Chief, I'm about to show you exactly why he's being raved about. I'm about to show you why. So we're going to take our Pylum home. We're going to repair it. Then I'm going to show you why he's so big, bad, and important. So we're actually going to do it over here. We're going to do 5. Sort by name. I think I actually have this. Do I have this as a preset? No, I don't have it as a preset. But 5, Giorgio Tawl. Let's see if we can find Giorgio. Letters are hard. There's a goal. So a G. Why is she on ship E? No idea why she's on ship E. Now we're going to go find Tawl. All right, Tawl, where you at, buddy? Too many officers in this game. We've reached the point of too many officers, for sure. All right, so there we go. It's fine. All right, now we're going to repair this and swap it out. Now, this is something that you can be using a 4-star ship with. 4-star ship with. If you try this on your Enterprise, you're not going to have the same level of effect or anything. We'll swap that out down there. So I'm going to take my Pylum. If my Talios was big enough, I could actually take my Talios. My Talios is still a little bit of a baby. And we're going to send it out to this 49 system. And I will be able to fill my cargo completely. And a lot faster. A lot faster. A lot faster than doing my Mantis run. This is how I'm going to complete it. This is the biggest value of Tawl, in my opinion. Well, if you don't have Giorgio, then you can use Nero. Use Nero. What's the recommended ship for Q's trials early on? Doesn't honestly matter, Benny. You want to use the biggest ship that you have. When you're doing Q's trials, that is simply so the Explorer is going to typically spawn an Explorer. This one is spawning a battleship for whatever reason. If we go to the battleship one, you see it spawns a battleship. That's how it typically works. So it's more of you bring your biggest, best ship. You bring your biggest and your best. I gotta wait 4 hours to get more Taco Bells. My Enterprise at tier 8 this weekend. Now I ran out of uncommon 3-star. It happens. 5 Giorgio Tawl on my Augur. Gives me a level of 200k. Just makes longer than with a G4. That's fair. At that point, though, a lot of people can just use their Mantis. But it does depend. A really strong G3 might be able to pull it off. But what you're going to do is, once you get 5 GG Tawl, you're not even going to worry about bonuses. You're just going to hit nothing but apexes. Go straight to the apexes. And I agree, Wet Coast. There's way too many rare and epic officers. They need to get back to doing commons and uncommons. I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that. If TNG Bev is ranked 3, how much defense does it take to max her officer ability? That depends on the hostile that you're fighting. Depends on the hostile you're fighting. Mantis doesn't have the cargo. It does as you level it up. The Mantis does get better as you level it up, but the key is tiering and leveling it up, right? All right, there we go. There we go. I was wondering where the other apexes were. But you got to tier it and level it up. What's a good crit crew for heavy hitter? Eric, Odo, and Hugh below decks is the meta. Do you have either one of those? Do you have either one of those? Do you have either one of those? Because that's the key. When should you stop leveling up? Stop leveling up what? Your Mantis? Now that Tawl is something that people can use to kind of expedite the process, we don't actually recommend stopping with the Mantis anymore. We just keep going. So, Hugh, no, Odo. So if you got Hugh. So honestly, I would run like Strange New World, 1 Synergy, and then Lorca with Hugh below decks. Find another Apex. Odo is weak. Odo might be weak, but he helps. He's part of the meta for this heavy hitter event. He will definitely help boost those scores. Definitely help boost those scores. Every little bit of critical damage boosts you can get helps out tremendously. So, what's your crew again now for using Apex? So this is what I'm using right now. I'm using 5 as captain, Giorgio and Tawl on the sides. You can look at it right here if you would like. Also, if y'all want to support the channel, y'all can hit the donate link. It's completely optional, but greatly appreciated, as I, as a content creator, make a living and support my kids through generous donations and tips from you wonderful people. So it is optional, but if you want to tip your streamer, these are the ways to do it. Appreciate every single one of y'all. And thank y'all for all those who've hit the follow button over there on Kick. Very kind of y'all. I'm always in need of speed ups. What's the fast way to get them? What kind of speed ups? Which kind of speed ups? There's multiple types. Which ones are you specifically needing, Benny? Built my first Stella today. If I want a second, are the only options to pay cash money to get it from an event store? Correct, Scott. By the way, love the Fallout avatar. Huge Fallout fan. Huge Fallout fan. Really hope Fallout 5 coming out in a couple years. Huge Fallout fan. Tip your streamers. Is that like cow tipping? It can be. It can be, King of Jesus. The regular for building and research. Doing your dailies and using Latinum. Doing your dailies and using Latinum. Enterprise is a lot worse than my Augur, and they're both maxed out with almost 11 mil. Enterprise is to lose out in PvE to lower hull health. Correct. Battleships tend to do better because of better hull health. So. All right, so we are now maxed out with 240,000 cargo, and I'm going to head her on home, and there's my Actian. I'm all done for the day. All done for the day. Is Tawl ever going to roll around in a flash pass or another event again? Not that I know of, Crozier. Doesn't mean it won't happen, just that I don't know when they're going to do it again. They ran 4 flash passes to make sure that every free-to-play player could get Tawl. So it's been less than technically 4 months. It's been like, what, 2.5 months. They ran these, and if everybody participated, you got it, but I don't know of any other sourcing for Tawl at this moment. Love your game tips. Transform my game. Thank you, Richard. This is very, very kind of you to say. Does Tawl work for Armadas? No, Tawl does not work for Armadas. There's pity any future Fallout games won't come to PS5 thanks to Microsoft. I guess that sucks, James. I'll be honest. I'm not much of a console player for games that have that level of depth. I would much rather personally play them on a PC. Just because of how much depth they have. I would much rather play them on a PC. Suppose they might just move him to the paid part of the Flash Pass? Possibly. Possibly. Your brain decided not to do them and didn't get him? Oh, Crozier, why? It was such a great opportunity for a free important officer. You're 4 shards short and did complete Fast Pass? I'll be honest, Nick. Then no, you did not. You missed. There's no way for you to have done all 4 Flash Passes and missed out on Tawl. Because you need 32 Tawl shards to unlock him, and they gave out 10 each go. You missed something, Nick. You missed something. You might not have realized it, but you missed something somewhere. Need some other sourcing for Tawl? What about players joining now or like me, we're on vacation? That I don't have the answer for, Wet Coaster. But I do have to say a huge thank you to Papa Smurf. Thank you for donating to my family. Thank you for supporting my wife's hospital bills and for helping trying to replace this TV that we're going to try to buy on Prime Day because my son, who's autistic, decided to take the remote and smash it. So now there's no TV in the house. And I don't really watch TV, but the kids do. So when they have their TV time, we limit them to usually 1 to 2 hours a day at most of TV time. And I just want to say thank you, Papa Smurf, for that. I really appreciate it. I'm adding it to the list right now. Thank you for supporting me and the kids. I really, really do appreciate it. And save. And it's now been updated. So thank you so much for that. It really does help out. It really does. We'll be running some Borg Spheres soon. Might attempt rare. Suggest for best ships and crews. Dude, same thing I always tell you. Same thing I always tell you for solo armadas. Criticals and mitigation, man. You know what those crews are, Nick. They have not changed. Have not changed. Same thing. You want to run criticals and mitigation builds. So you're running your Cisco, Miles, Kira, if you want to go full synergy with that. You know, having 5-6 con against a Borg solo, 6 doesn't really matter, but you can be using that for synergization. Same strats apply, and then of course you want to get hull breach somewhere. TV remote app on the phone. No, they broke the TV, as in they took the remote and smashed the TV. They didn't just break the remote, Talar. I'm not trying to raise $350 to get a remote. They broke the TV. Zadoon, thank you so much. Love your content. Helped me a lot. And I believe my mistakes. And believe me, mistakes were made. Well, I'm happy to help you out. I really am. Really am. So yeah, Nick. Now, if you need some individual one-on-one, you are always welcome to message me. Everybody's welcome to message me on Facebook or Discord. Y'all can always do that. I'm here for the messages. I like talking to y'all. Y'all are my family. Y'all are my friends. I mean that. Other content creators just say it. I actually mean it, and you can prove that or get proof that I mean it because I actually respond to messages. So what more proof do you need? Holographic TV, you pay for it. I can't. Is that even a thing? If you care about privacy, you can get a 55-inch free from Tele TV. No idea what that is. I just need a TV. And no, I don't care about privacy. I honestly don't care about, I mean, I care about safety, but not privacy. I own phones, computers, etc. The government has already got all the information they could possibly want. And yeah. So, but I do care about safety. I want anybody coming to my house. Do you know what the deal is with Delta adversary appearing? It's just a repeat for those who didn't do it last month. They're getting another opportunity, Brett. That's all that is. They're just getting another opportunity to run it. So, yeah. Simple as that. Nothing crazy, nothing big, nothing wild. And if you try to do it and have already done it, it's going to do like one and then stop. So, Big Brother's always watching. He is. He is absolutely always watching. He absolutely is always watching. Shout out to Big Brother. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, Big Bro. Don't hurt me, please. Also, got to give another thank you. Thank you so much to Todd, who's contributing to Children Ruin Everything Fun. Todd, thank you so much. Added to the screen. I appreciate you. Benrest, good to see you. My son just broke his TV a couple weeks ago and said he was cleaning it at Impact Spot. He just used his birthday money to buy another one. So my son is 6 and autistic, so I can't put that expectation on him. But when they are older, I certainly will put those type of expectations on them. Don't worry. In all fairness, with Elon Musk trying to put computer chips in people's brains, it probably exists. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Oh, we gotta do domination, y'all. We gotta do domination. Go do your domination event, everybody. Go do some research or something. Go do your domination events. Don't forget. Not sure whether I've asked before with Holodeck, the missions shown, are they the ones we haven't completed, or are they all available regardless of completion? The ones in the Holodeck are available regardless of completion. And most of them are not even worth doing. Just a quick FYI and warning. These are all available, and you might not even need to do them. Now, I'm going to go collect my Voyager ones because I've not obviously been doing my Voyager ones. Let me do that, but just because they're in there doesn't mean you need them. How did I just collect the lower deck ones? I thought we were doing Voyager. All right, I just collect a lower deck one by accident. And yeah, don't forget to claim your daily key drop. Actually, let me log into StarTrekFleetCommand.com and do that right now. And do that absolutely right now. Store, web gifts, and claim. Collect your daily key every day. That helps your AMS for your alliance and your own SMS. Thank you for that, AT. I appreciate it. I'm into science, especially space, and I'm excited to upcoming solar eclipses. That's really cool, Ben. That's really cool. I don't watch those, but it is cool. Any clue when the Syndicate event date will be, or the Treasury? Treasury is usually, I think, the second week, and the Syndicate event, I don't have a date on. Syndicate event, I don't have a date on, sadly. I'm just going to click through all this because I'm not going to read the missions right now because we've got stuff to go on. Follow the summoners to the Court of Q. Okay. Sure. And we'll just send you out there. And then we'll recall you. There's a glitch where the types of missions resort themselves. So if one isn't paying attention, you end up buying the wrong missions. Noted. Noted. So yeah, I'm not going to read the missions because we are at about our wrap-up time. We will start working on those off stream. Start working on those off stream. Guys, we are going to wrap up here because we were going about 2 hours. Y'all are more than welcome to hit me up. And if you haven't already, join the Discord. The Discord is where you can find all things for me and the stuff that we're into. So, for example, if you didn't know this, I'm really into building the Lego builds and stuff right now. So, this one's from a brand called Kobe. We just did the F-14 yesterday. And hell, I'm tempted to, I'll be honest, I'm tempted to go live again today and do it again. But we'll see. Mud, thank you for the follow over there on Kick. I appreciate all the support. Are we getting Twitch tonight? I'll be honest, I don't know. If y'all want me to do Twitch, y'all shoot me a message and tell me to do Twitch. If y'all want me to go live again, tell me. Mikhail, thank you so much for donating to help replace the TV. I just saw that come through on my phone. Mikhail, thank you so much. Y'all shoot me a message if you want me to go live. Maybe we'll do Kick. Maybe we'll do Twitch. I don't even know. But I appreciate all of y'all, and I hope y'all know that. I appreciate y'all so much. Live long and plunder. Stay safe with those Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. Catch you on the next video, and here's your outro.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.